What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a quick recipe coming up again from the Jubilee Cookbook by Miss Toni Tipton Martin. Today we're going to be tackling the pound cake. This pound cake recipe is very similar to the one that I usually use, but I'm going to try to make some adjustment to it based on this recipe. So we got all the fats over here. We got all the fat. We got full fat milk. We got unsalted sweet cream butter. We got the Crisco. We got 5 eggs, vanilla extract, lemon extract, baking powder. We're gonna need some flour, and then we can go ahead and get this recipe started. So over here, my dry ingredients, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, a little sprinkle of nutmeg, and a pinch of salt. Right now, I'm about to pour up a cup of milk. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add in my vanilla and lemon. We're gonna start out with my lemon. We only need 1 teaspoon of each. Oops, pour that in there. And this is my vanilla. Again, just 1 teaspoon of each. Then I can go ahead and give that a mix in there to make sure all that's combined. And then I'm gonna be ready to start creaming my sugar, eggs, add in some of that Crisco, and then our batter will be ready. So you can go ahead and set those dry ingredients to the side and the mixture of wet ingredients. This is a good time for that wet ingredients mixture to come down to room temperature a little bit more if your milk was fresh out the fridge. Right now I have 2 sticks of room temperature unsalted sweet cream butter. This is what I always use when I'm baking. You always like to be able to control the salt content within your baked goods. So I'm going to cream together this butter for a couple of minutes until it is nice and light, airy, and fluffy. Now I'm just aerating the butter and making sure that we get some air incorporated in there. You'll see that it'll start to almost double in size as I continue to mix, just as we get more air incorporated into the mixture. There, I'm just making sure that I'm getting the size down. You want to make sure everything is equally combined. Once your butter is nice and smooth, you're going to go ahead and add in a half cup of Crisco or whatever your preferred vegetable shortening is. That is up to you. I really don't use a lot of Crisco, obviously, because that's not really the best thing for your body. But for certain Southern classics, it definitely does make a big difference. Once your butter and shortening has came together, we're going to go ahead and add in 1 cup of sugar at a time. There will be a total of 3 cups of sugar, but we're going to do 1 cup at a time to make sure everything's equally incorporated. So once that's well combined, you're going to go ahead and start adding in your eggs 1 at a time. I live life on the edge, and I don't always crack my eggs into a bowl while I'm making things. Some people swear by that, but I never really have any problems with eggshells because I'm good like that. Blending all parts equally. mixture. I swear this is a very important step. You don't want clumps of egg or sugar or whatever the fuck just floating in your cake. And this consistency is good. So now that we have added in our eggs, we are ready to go ahead and start incorporating our flour and milk mixture. We're going to do that in 3 alternating rounds. I'm going to put a little bit of the flour mixture in, along with a little bit of that milk mixture, and then we're just going to slowly bring it all together. Right now is the part where you really don't want to overwork your batter. You want to make sure everything's consistent. There are no flour clumps. If you're meticulous, you could have sifted your flour, but I think I'll be fine with this. So round 2 of the milk and flour mixture. Again, slow. You just want to bring it together. So we can go ahead and add in our last round of flour and our last bit of milk and our flavorings. So we're gonna scrape before I mix, just to make sure I get everything, because again, I don't want to over mix my batter, because that tends to create more gluten in the flour, and then you end up with a tough cake. No one likes tough cakes. And that's all, folks. I'm gonna scrape down, make sure the bottom of the bowl is all incorporated and everything is equal. We're an equality friendly channel over here. So, batter's done. Now it's time to take care of your pan. Make sure you get that middle section. Show it some love. And at this point, we are ready to start filling in our pan. Ooh, making a mess. Okay. So once you have all of that in your pan, you want to make sure you even all of that out. I'm gonna take a few spins to make sure it's all level. You can get around that flute in the middle, just to make sure that we're all even. And there she blows. So, my oven is preheated to 325 degrees. I'm gonna pop that bad boy in there for about an hour 15, and then we're gonna check on it some more, okay? Here she is, fresh out of the oven. She has been chilling in this pan for about 10 minutes. I'm about to flip her over and let her cool some more, and then I will be topping with some icing. Here she is, all turned out nice and lovely. Nice and lovely. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like this video, comment, share if you're able to, or you can even try this recipe out and let me know what you think of it. Have a great day. Thanks.